Good afternoon, everybody. Today we are going to learn about the unit number second, that is the free vibration of single degree of freedom system. Already we have seen some part from this unit number second. Once again, we'll see here what is meant by the free vibration of single degree of freedom system with respect to the vibration types. There are the two types of the vibration. First one is the free vibration, second vibration, and based on the vibrations, there are the two types. First one is the free vibration and second one is the forced vibration. And with respect to the SDOF system, what is meant by the SDOF system? SDOF is nothing but a single degree of freedom system. And based on this, we'll see this unit number second. And in this unit number second, there are the four derivations which are very important derivations based on the damped system, undamped system for the free vibration, and last derivation is based on the logarithmic decrement, and based on these 3-4 derivations we will go for the problems, and the problems will be asked for your examinations for 10 marks. Sometimes it will be asked for your 12 marks. Okay, and so that this chapter is very important, and these derivations are based on the free, forced, damped and undamped. These four concepts if you clear, then you can go for the problem statement and go for the derivations. Okay, first we'll see here the name is first is the free vibration. What is meant by the free vibration? Or first you can see first is the vibration. What is meant by the vibration? There are the vibrations which is occur, that is the movement, that is nothing but a vibration. But based on these vibrations there are the two types. One is the free vibration and second one is the forced vibration. The free vibration मध्ये काय म्हणते बघा आपण, that free vibration is nothing but a system after an initial disturbance is left to vibrate. Means the free vibrations which is not free vibration म्हणजे काय, तर free vibration एखादी जर सिस्टीम असेल, if you consider one system, if we disturb that system at a small at a 1 second or 2 seconds, and then that system is going to be vibrate continuously, then such a system is known as the free vibration system. Okay, what is meant by the free vibration? If a initial only we have to disturb system at the initial stage, and after the initial stage the system is going to be vibrate, and that is nothing but a free vibration of the system. And same thing for the forced vibration. What is meant by the forced vibration? In this forced vibration, if a system is subjected to the external forces, means we have to apply the external force to the system. If external force is applied, at that time only that system is getting vibrated, is nothing but a forced vibration. You can see here the difference between the free and forced. What is the difference? Free is nothing but at the initial stage only we have to disturb to the system, and only disturbing to the system, that system is getting vibrated. After the initial disturbance is nothing but a free vibration. And what is meant by the forced vibration? The forced vibration is nothing but that system continuously or repeated force is given to the system, and then that system is going to be vibrated, is nothing but a forced vibration. Force is nothing but force is applied, and free is nothing but only we have to initially disturb to the system. That is the difference between the vibration of free and the forced vibration. You can see here the name of the chapter is a free vibration of single degree of freedom system, and based on this there are the two types. First one is the free vibration and second one is the forced vibrations. But based on the force applied to the system there are the two distribution. One is the forced vibration and second one is the free vibration. The initial disturbance system, then system is vibrated, is nothing but a free vibration. Force is nothing but continuously force is applied or repeatedly force is applied to the system, so it is known as a forced system. Repeated force is applied to the system, at that time that movement of the system is occurs, is nothing but a forced vibration system. Okay, you can understand here. You can write down these points in your notebook. You write down the unit number second, you write the chapter name as a free vibration of single degree of freedom system, and based on this you write these 2 points. I will wait for 2 minutes. I will go for the next point. We'll see the next point, that is the damped system and undamped system. You can see the second term, that is related to the damped system. Based on this free and forced vibration, there are the main important major concept regarding the damping. What is meant by the damping? The damping, त्यामध्ये दोन types आहेत. There are the damped system and the undamped system. What is meant by the damper? The damper is provided into the system for the dissipation of energy. What is the main use of the damper? What is the basic concept regarding the damper? Damper which is useful for the dissipation of energy, and that is nothing but a damped system. If this such a dampers are provided into the system, at that point what will happen? If any shocks is there or any shock of the system will be happen, at that time whatever the energy, that energy is stored or energy will be getting, that energy is getting lost or sometimes it is dissipated because of the damper. It is known as a damped system. But the undamped system, undamped म्हणजे काय? त्यामध्ये काय केलेलं असणार आहे? There is no any damper is used into the system. So there is no energy is lost. So energy is lost or dissipated is known as the undamped system. Okay. Based on this, you should, damping म्हणजे काय? The damping which is provided. What is the basic concept? The damper which is provided into the system for the dissipation of energy. If damper is provided, that energy will be getting evaporated, that energy will be getting dissipated, and so that system will be come at its initial position. But there will be in the undamped system, what will happen? There is a no damper is provided into the system, and so that system, whatever the energy, that energy is not going to be dissipated, or not energy is not going to be lost, and so that it is known as a undamped system. So that you can see here, there are the two types. First one is the damped system and undamped system. Based on the vibrations, there are the two types: free vibration and forced vibration. And based on this damping, again there are the two types. One is the damping and second one is the undamping system. So based on these free vibrations, again there are the two types will be happen. Which are those? First one is the free vibration of damping and free vibration of undamping. Okay. And based on this forced vibration also, again there are the two types. One is the forced vibration of damping and forced vibration of undamping. In this way, there are the four major parts will be occur, and based on this basic concept, there are the four major derivations are included into the unit number second and the unit number third. Okay, you can write here this what is the damping, and before that you write the there are the two types. One is the damped and second one is the undamped. You write this flow chart, and based on this you write down. You write damping, and there are two types. Below this you write undamped vibration and damped vibration. For damped vibration you write, if any energy is lost if any energy is lost during oscillation, then these vibrations are known as damped vibrations. You can write over there example as shock absorbers. You write example as shock absorbers. In second, you write undamped vibration. Undamped vibrations. Undamped vibrations. In that you write if no energy is lost, or dissipated, if no energy is lost or dissipated in friction or other resistance during oscillation, then the system is called undamped vibration. You write example as pendulum bob. Pendulum bob. And in the second, in damped system you write as a shock absorber. You can see here what are the examples for damped system. I have written here the example as a shock absorber. Okay. And in the second thing is undamped system, I have written as a example as a pendulum bob. Okay. You can see here in this damped system, what are the shock absorbers? Where this कुठे ठेवलेले असतात हे shock absorbers? कुठे बसवलेले असतात सांगा? These are the shock absorbers. These are कुठे वापरतात? In the two wheelers, in the four wheelers. We use these as the shock absorbers. Why we use this? That during this, by using the shock absorbers, what will be happen? There will be at the time of the undulations, what will be happen? काय होणार आहे आपली जे फोर व्हीलर असेल, टू व्हीलर्स असतील तर काय होणार आहे? जेव्हा केव्हा खड्डा असेल त्यावेळेला जी काही एनर्जी, whatever the energy is getting dissipated, shock absorbers काय करणार आहे त्या ठिकाणी? That energy is lost or dissipated because of whom? Because of these shock absorbers, and so that this acts as a damped system into the two wheelers and the four wheelers. So this example is from here that shock absorbers absorb the shocks, and what will happen? They dissipate the energy, or they get energy released because of these shock absorbers, and so that vehicle is come at its initial position. That is the example, important example for this understanding of this damped system. And coming towards this undamped system, there is no energy is lost or dissipated is known as a undamped system. But you can see here that example is a pendulum bob. What will happen for pendulum bob? If we disturb that system, that is nothing but if we disturb this pendulum bob, what will happen? It will be continuously, or it will, or sometimes it will be getting moved, or it will be vibrated. That is nothing but if a system is initially disturbed, and at that time, whatever the movement of this pendulum bob is occur is known as a system of free vibration. And second thing is that is the come under the undamped system. That will be come under this free vibration with respect to the pendulum bob. And the second thing is that will be a undamped system. There is a shock absorber. These are the examples of a damping system. Why? These shock absorbers that are the absorb the whatever the shock, whatever the energy, and that will be getting released because of this damping system with respect to the shock absorber into the two wheelers and the four wheelers. So you can write this. Already you have written maybe. We'll go for the next point, that is our mass spring damper system. You write down the next point, mass spring damper system. You write down this point as a mass spring damper system. Below this, you draw the diagram. Okay. Okay. In this same way, you draw this diagram. You can see here that mass spring damper system. Okay. That is the example of, that is the diagram of mass spring damper system. There is a, these are the wheels of this. These are the wheels are shown here. That is the M. That M is nothing but the mass of the system. That X is nothing but a displacement. And this F of T is nothing but a force vibration. That is the external force applied to the system. That K is the spring constant K. And where C is the damping coefficient. So it is known as a mass spring damper system. You can see here what is meant by this mass. That mass is nothing but M. That mass is nothing but M. You can write here that mass is nothing but M. What is meant by the spring? That spring constant, that is the K. That is the, with respect to mass M, with respect to spring, that K constant is there. So that it is known as the spring constant K. And what is the damper system? That damper is nothing but a, where C is provided. So that C is nothing but a damping coefficient. And so that overall form is known as the mass spring damper system. So you can understand this. What is this mass M? M is nothing but a mass from this system. K, what is meant by the K? K is nothing but a stiffness constant, that is the K. That C is the damping coefficient, and these are the, X is the displacement and F of T is the forced vibration. You see that F value is based on the two types. One is the forced vibration, then there will be F of T will become, if there is a free vibration, then F of T will be equal to 0. That will become under the based on these two types, whatever the vibration types already we have seen. Okay. तर बघा मी तुम्हाला समजलं का? You can see here that mass spring damper system. Mass is nothing but M, where K is the stiffness constant K, where C is the damping coefficient C, where plus X is the displacement, and F of T, that value will be come under based on this force vibration and the free vibration. If there is a free vibration, you can come here that F of T value will be 0. If there is a force vibration, then there will be a F of T will be having some value. So based on this, there are the four types. There are the four types based on the free vibration and the force vibration. You can see here, first part is for the free vibrations. First part that is the free vibration. That already we have seen. That free vibration is nothing but that system should be initially vibrate. That is nothing but initially we have to disturb the system, then that system will be getting continuously vibrated. That will become under the free vibration. And what are the two types? First one is the undamped free vibration, and second one is the damped free vibration. That are the two. There are the two types of these free vibrations. You can see here, and based on this based on this forced vibration. What are those? First one is the undamped forced vibration and damped forced vibration. So लक्षात घ्या. In the unit number 2, we have to go for only for this free vibration. That will be covers the two types of the vibrations that will be covered under the damping and undamping system. First one is the undamped free vibration, and second one is the damped free vibration. Okay. So you understand this and you draw this diagram in your notebook. I will cover once again. That is the mass spring damper system, and based on this mass spring damper system, we have to go for the derivations. Whatever the derivations that are based on these 5 parameters only, which are those? That is M, that is C, fourth one is the K, and last one is F of T and the X. And based on this, we have to go for the resolution of the different equations, which are those based on the free vibrations of damping, free vibrations of undamping, forced vibration of damping, and forced vibration of undamping. Okay, you draw this diagram in your notebook and write all these points in your notebook, which are those types.
Hello. हॅलो मॅम.
हाँ बोल.
बोर्ड क्लिअरली दिसत नाहीये.
ओके, लिहिलेलं दिसत नाही का तुम्हाला?
हा, क्लिअर दिसत नाहीये.
ओके. You draw this diagram, whatever the written, that part I will tell you. Okay, that diagram is visible to you or not? Rohini, you draw this diagram in your notebook, and whatever the written part, that written part I will tell you. Okay, you draw this diagram with respect to the C, K, M. That F of T will be
Okay, ma'am.
0. Okay, below this you write down different types. You write types. On the topic head, you write that mass spring damper system. Mass spring damper system. Below this, you draw this diagram. And whatever the written part that I will tell you now, you write down below this free vibration. Free vibration. Free vibrations. Below this, you write down undamped free vibration. Undamped free vibration. And second, below this you write down undamped free vibration. Undamped free vibration, and below this you write damped free vibration. त्याच्या खालीला same thing you write down forced vibration. Forced vibration. And below this you write down two types. One is the undamped forced vibration. Undamped forced vibration. Undamped forced vibration. And damped forced vibration. And damped forced vibration. Okay, I hope all of you clear. Below this, we'll see the whatever the equation of motion, which is the basic equation of motion. Once again, all of you draw this diagram. Once again, all of you draw this diagram. Once again, all of you draw this diagram. That is the mass spring damper system. Maybe not visible to you. I will write here. Rohini, now it is visible to you. Whatever I have written on the board.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. You write down this mass spring damper system. Once again, you draw this diagram, and based on this, there are the four equations. Whatever the basic equation that we have to see first, and then we will go for the one by one derivation part. Baga? In this system, there is a mass. Where is the mass? Is nothing but a mass of the system, where x is the displacement that I have seen here, plus x, that is the displacement of the system. Where f of t, what is meant by this f of t? The f of t is nothing but a vibration. Which are those vibrations? Two types. First one is the free vibration, and second one is the forced vibration. So based on this, if there is a free vibration, first type is a free vibration, second one is the forced vibration. But based on these types, बघा आपण जर derivation part ला गेलो, if we are going to derive a derivation for the first one is the free vibrations. Free vibration साठी जेव्हा असेल तेव्हा काय असणार आहे? That f of t, that is f of t is the external force which is applied to the system. कुठल्या सिस्टमला f of t असतो आपला? तर पहिली सिस्टम कुठली आपली? फ्री व्हायब्रेशन. दुसरी सिस्टम कुठली आपली? फोर्स्ड व्हायब्रेशन. फ्री व्हायब्रेशन ला आपण काय असतं? That external force is 0. So that for this f of t value for free vibration, that will become equal to the 0. That is nothing but a free vibration. समजलं का? आता forced vibration. Forced vibration म्हणजे काय? When that system having some external force is applied, and at that time that system is getting vibrated, and so that f of t value, there will be some f of t value. There will be some value, whatever it may be. Okay. So external force which is applied, so that f of t will be a forced vibration, and the f of t will be equal to 0. That will become a free vibration. Understand this? Second thing is that mass is m. System's mass किती आहे? m. But that m stands for mass is under the gravity. That will be produces a inertia forces. Which are those inertia forces? Inertia force काय असणार आहे आपला? m into g, m into a. That is the mass into acceleration. That is the force which is Newton's law. बघितले ना आपण? That inertia force is nothing but mass into the acceleration. That part we'll see in the next point. Okay. K. What is the K value? K is the stiffness value. K is the stiffness value or the spring stiffness value. That is the K. And last parameter is the damper. What is meant by the damper? आता परत या ठिकाणी damping चे किती type आहेत आपले? The damper चे two types आहेत कुठले कुठले? First one is the damping and second one is the undamping. The damping असेल, the damper provide केलेला असेल, तर C having some value and damper is not provided, then that damper not damper is provided, means that C will be equal to 0. म्हणजे बघा समजलं का? Free vibration and the forced vibration. Free vibration f of t will be equal to 0. Forced vibration असेल तर f of t ला काहीतरी व्हॅल्यू आहे. सेकंड ला डॅम्पिंग सिस्टीम असेल तर त्या ठिकाणी c ला काहीतरी व्हॅल्यू असणार आहे. आणि जेव्हा अनडॅम्प्ड म्हणतो आपण तेव्हा c is equal to the 0 व्हॅल्यू. बघा हे समजतं का? And based on this, there are the c, k, m, x and f of t. There will be some resolution. काय होणार आहे? प्रत्येक वेळेला ही डायग्राम आहे ती काय होत जाणार आहे? चेंज होत जाणार आहे. कशी चेंज होणार आहे? When there is a free vibration, that f of t will be equal to 0. And system कुठली असणार आहे? C असेल तर system कुठली? That is the damped system. C जर त्या ठिकाणी 0 असेल तर that system becomes a undamped system. लक्षात आलं का बघा? In this chapter, या चॅप्टर मध्ये आपल्याला दोनच डेरिव्हेशन महत्त्वाचे बघायचे. ती म्हणजे कुठली? is nothing but a free vibration. So in this unit number second, that f of t value will be become 0. Okay, but I have या ठिकाणी मी तुम्हाला टोटल डायग्राम दाखवले. That is the basic concept of mass spring damper system. That whole system ला आपण काय म्हणतो, mass spring damper system. पण यामधून परत पुढे गेलो तर आपल्याला दोन टाइप्स आहेत. कुठले, एक तर फ्री व्हायब्रेशन आणि दुसरा असणार आहे तो फोर्स्ड व्हायब्रेशनचा असणार आहे. तर फ्री व्हायब्रेशन मध्ये या सिस्टम मध्ये इन दिस युनिट second their f of t value will be equal to 0. Why? This chapter name is a free vibration, and whatever the derivation that will be come under this free vibration only, and so that f of t will be equal to 0. And in second thing is that c is nothing but a damping coefficient. c ला काय म्हणतो आपण, damping coefficient म्हणतो. If c having some value, then there is a system is known as a damped system. If that c will be equal to 0, that system is known as a undamped system. समझ का? So based on these two parameters, one is for free and forced vibration, and second is the based on the damping and undamping. We have to go for the two derivation. One is the free vibration of damping and free vibrations of undamping. समझ का? These parameters we have to see in this unit number second with respect to the free f of t and with respect to the c parameter. Means in this unit f of t and the c, both these parameters are very important. You write this, all these details are written here. You draw this diagram in your notebook with respect to the free vibrations, forced vibration, damping and undamping. Maybe within 1 minute our meeting will be getting closed. All of you join once again to this meeting. Okay, we'll see the next part. Up to this 1 minute, you write this whatever written I have written on the board.